I passed a group of dwellings yesterday and saw, to my wonder and dismay, a lovely lady sitting by the road. By her linen veil she absolutely glowed, as radiant as the morning's first light, a vision to a heart's delight. Brought me to my knee, lovelier than any cypress tree could ever be. More than a flower, an entire garden, but one to suffice to be the garden of God's paradise. Her voice was sweet and liquid like a stream that hushes all others to sleep and dream. Her black eyes of dark gaze would make a lion lie down, dazed and half awake. She's like an alphabet of loveliness. Curved letters were the curling of each tress. Straight letters were her statue, and her lips were like a letter formed as an ellipse. All these letters made her a magical theme that wove the world into an enchanted dream. So soft and kind was her nature's design, she made the earthly world feel truly divine. These verses were written by the greatest romantic epic poet of the Eastern Renaissance, the polymath who stands as a pillar of Azerbaijani culture and a foundation of national identity, Nizami Ganjavi. In these lines, Nizami captures the profound impact of a beloved woman on a man's perception of the world in his classic Layli and Majnun. As Nizami is thought to have spent his entire existence in his birthplace, this titan of world literature could only craft his unique metaphorical language and express his universal humanism, drawing from the life, reality, and sights around him. As he describes Layli through the eyes and heart of Majnun, he unavoidably portrays the city that shaped his character. A place so extraordinary that it informed his ethical sensibilities and inspired the enduring themes of his work: human dignity, social equality, romanticism, and the enchanted nature of love. A city so remarkable that 7 centuries after Nizami's lifetime would become the cradle of Azerbaijan's national statehood. A birthplace so inseparable from his legacy, it's reflected in Nizami's last name. Ganjavi means from Ganja, Azerbaijan. The name Ganja comes from the Persian word ganj, meaning treasure. One legend tells that the founder of the city had a dream about this treasure buried in the area, and in that dream, he was instructed to dig it up and use it to build a city. True or not, visiting Ganja feels the opposite of a treasure hunt. You won't need any clues to fully understand as soon as you arrive that this place is a real treasure. And Ganja has always been exceptional. Its nature, its location on the Silk Road, its geography, and as a center of knowledge, of forward thinking, of cultural advancement. While Baghdad ignited the scientific flame in the East back in the 8th century, and Cairo and Samarkand carried that torch from the 10th through the 15th centuries, Ganja emerged as an intellectual hub and as the cradle of science in Transcaucasian history. During the 12th century Renaissance of the East, Ganja thrived as a cosmopolitan epicenter of intellectualism and scientific prominence, marked by great economic prosperity, political stability under the Seljuk and later Atabey rule, and a vibrant cultural life that in many ways preceded the European Renaissance. The city fostered poets and thinkers who heavily influenced Middle Eastern and world literature, forming a unique poetic tradition. Ganja attracted scholars from across the Muslim world, promoting the exchange of expertise in astronomy, medicine, philosophy, and linguistics, and stimulating scientific advancement. This essence still lives on in the city, anchored by the Ganja branch of the Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences and its world-renowned research institutes. And as Azerbaijan's second largest educational center, it is home to leading institutions such as the Ganja State University,
the Azerbaijan Technological University, and the Azerbaijan State Agrarian University, the only higher education institution in the country specializing in agricultural training. Backed by its position along the Silk Road, Ganja flourished economically as a vital trading post of goods while equally facilitating the exchange of ideas, traditions, and beliefs, shaping a tolerant and multicultural society where diverse philosophical viewpoints thrived. A defining embodiment of this forward-thinking ethos is the remarkable, pioneering, and legendary Maksati Ganjavi, the first Azerbaijani poetess, the first Eastern female chess player, and the first and extraordinarily talented multi-instrumentalist, musician, and composer, underscoring the city's uniquely progressive environment. The city's architecture reflects such diversity and multiculturalism. Unlike almost anywhere else in the world, Ganja presents a rich and astonishing blend of architecture styles. Monuments from the Safavid era and the Ganja Khanate share space with buildings from the Russian Empire and the Socialist Classicism period, alongside splendid contemporary designs. And nowhere is the city's historical commitment to tolerance more visible than in Ganja's most distinguished architectural landmarks. The iconic Shah Abbas Mosque rises only 430 miles from the equally renowned Alexander Nevsky Orthodox Church, and the Church of Saints Cyril and Methodius stands within a 400-mile radius of the Zarhabi Mosque, the Otsan Mosque, and the Balabagahan Mosque, places of worship of different faiths built during the same 19th century. Such commitment to diversity continues today. In downtown Ganja, the call to prayer and the chime of church bells resonate in harmony.
Carrying the legacy of a progressive and intellectually advanced city, in 1918, Ganja became the capital of the first parliamentary democratic republic in the East. And echoing a subject close to Nizami's heart, it granted equal rights to all citizens, including women, long before many Western nations. What we see in Ganja today, the second largest city in Azerbaijan, is a capital that has never lost its majesty.
You can get to Ganja by air, landing at Azerbaijan's second largest international airport and the fifth largest in the Caucasus, or via Azerbaijan Railway's modern high-speed trains. But if you choose to drive, cab, or ride to Ganja, your first delight is to breathe the city's pristine, fresh air. Yet, that very oxygen will be stolen back the moment you arrive at the city's entrance, greeted by the Archaeology and Ethnography Museum. This spectacular modern Ganja cultural landmark, built on either side of the Ganja-Baku highway, is a faithful replica of the original gates and castle walls of the historical Ganja fortress built by master blacksmith Ibrahim ibn Osman in the 11th century. It's the perfect metaphor. Ganja begins and ends with history, culture, heritage, and architectural marvels. Immediately past the Ganja gates, the magnificent Hamsa monumental complex dazzles while leading you further into the city. Five open-book sculptures, each dedicated to one of the epic poetic works of the immortal son of Ganja and universal genius, Nizami Ganjavi. Standing 82 feet high and 40 feet wide, these rising stone inscriptions invite you, one by one, into their world, as if Nizami's poetry itself is guiding you to the poet's mausoleum and museum. Fittingly located at the entrance to his birthplace, The mausoleum and museum complex is a tribute to the man who personifies the pride of Azerbaijani national heritage. One of the most recognizable symbols of the city, these grounds hold Nizami's final resting place and have been a consecrated pilgrimage site for centuries. The 70-foot granite monument houses the poet's script, and as a subtle nod to his Hamza, all elements appear in fives, from the Shabaka windows to the entrance steps. The surrounding park features a contemplative square with stunning bronze statues by sculptor Gorkhmaz Sujarinov, portraying scenes and characters from each of the Hamza works. Directly across from the mausoleum, the Nizami Ganjavi Museum displays ancient manuscripts, invaluable monographs, and rare paintings in a permanent collection dedicated to the poet's life and work, a chance for every visitor arriving in Ganja to feel how the city they are about to discover may have shaped one of the greatest poets in history. Less than 3.5 miles further into town lies the city center and Ganja's historical district. To stand at Ganja Center Square is to walk through centuries where architecture tells the stories of each era of the city's past. Ganja is a mesmerizing tapestry. All at once, a historical city, a cultural capital, a college town, a modern metropolis, where the energy of a big city meets the intimacy of a small town, combining outstanding quality of life for its residents with world-class hospitality for visitors. To unpack the elements that make Ganja such a fascinating mosaic, and to share her profound knowledge and nuanced understanding as a proud daughter of the city, we have the privilege of hearing from Ms. Gülnar Rizayeva, Chief Advisor for Public, Political, and Humanitarian Affairs at the Ganja City Executive Authority.
Gəncə şəhəri qonaqpərvər şəhərdir.
Ganja has always been a welcoming and hospitable city at its very core. Azerbaijanis are known for their acceptance and respect for multicultural values, and this is especially evident in Ganja. Our history shows a long-standing tradition of intercultural and interreligious dialogue where various communities have lived in harmony. Ganja has welcomed a great diversity of residents several times throughout its history. During the 12th and 13th centuries, when it was a major cultural and trade hub on the Silk Road, and again between the 16th and 18th centuries during the Safavid and Khanate eras, when the city experienced cosmopolitan shifts that left rich architectural and urban planning legacies reflecting this transformation. To accommodate the large influx of travelers, traders, and new residents, the city developed quickly, creating infrastructure very advanced for its time, including caravanserais, mosques, madrasas, and sophisticated underground water pipelines. One of the most iconic landmarks of this era is the Shah Abbas complex. It was designed by Sheikh Bahauddin, the architect and vizier of Shah Abbas, and forms an architectural ensemble that includes the Shah Abbas Mosque, the Chokak Hammam, and the Shah Abbas Caravanserai. It also features the Javad Khan Mausoleum, which was built centuries later to honor the legacy of the great Azerbaijani hero. In 1606, the mosque was built first. Sheikh Bahauddin was also an accomplished astronomer, and he applied his knowledge to the design so that at noon precisely, the shadow on the western wall disappears, signaling the time of the midday prayer. For many years, a madrasa operated at the mosque, where the famous Azerbaijani poet and scholar Mirza Shafi Vazeh taught calligraphy. Soon after completing the mosque, Sheikh Bahauddin built the Chokak Hammam alongside it, allowing the faithful to maintain ritual purity. The Shah Abbas complex is an architectural masterwork that represents the pinnacle of Safavid-era urban planning, right at the heart of Ganja's historical center.
Gəncə şəhəri tarixən
2026 has been declared the year of urban planning and architecture in Azerbaijan, and I'm happy to announce that in March this year, a new master plan for Ganja was approved, following many public hearings and surveys among city residents. The plan places special emphasis on the city's green zones. Ganja is famous for its many beautiful parks and gardens, and even before the new master plan, large-scale renovation and new developments were already underway, redesigning green spaces citywide to better accommodate residents and visitors' outdoor activities. The Nizami Park by the Nizami Cinema, the Fikrat Amirov Park, and other gardens were renovated, and careful conservation work was carried out in the historic Khan's Garden, one of Azerbaijan's oldest parks. The Khan's Garden is a 7-hectare urban oasis right at the heart of the city and represents centuries of local heritage. It was originally the private garden of Javad Khan, who was a passionate naturalist who imported rare trees from traveling merchants and received exotic plants as gifts from his foreign guests. Year-round, the Khan's Garden is a place of gathering, and on hot summer days, it is Ganja residents' favorite retreat with its towering, centuries-old trees, creating a forest-like haven in the city. The park is also a historical site, where visitors can see the last remaining fragment of the Ganja castle, linking the park to the city's 16th century legacy. Ganja also underwent significant infrastructural upkeep. Roads and sidewalks in the city center and surrounding areas have been renewed. Dozens of facades have been renewed, always ensuring the city's architectural identity is preserved. We are currently restoring the Shah Abbas Caravanserai and the Ugurlu Khan Caravanserai, both also masterpieces by Sheikh Baha al-Din. So, across the city, careful conservation work is always underway, keeping Ganja vibrant, functional, and true to its historical character for residents and making it a must-visit destination for tourists from around the world. Ganja attracts thousands of tourists each year, with visitors coming from Russia, Turkey, Georgia, India, Iran, Pakistan, and the United Arab Emirates. The city consistently ranks among the 3 most visited destinations in Azerbaijan, and among the top 3 historical cities in the CIS, alongside Samarkand and Bukhara. At the heart of this appeal is the Imamzadeh complex, about 7 kilometers north of Ganja city center. It is one of Azerbaijan's most significant religious, historical, and architectural monuments, and considered one of the most prominent Shia pilgrimage sites in the Islamic world. The site grew around the tomb of Ibrahim, son of the 5th Shia Imam, Muhammad al-Bakir. The burial ground came first, and then the sacred complex took shape. For centuries, it has drawn pilgrims from all over the world, and while it remains an active place of worship, it is open to all. It is as captivating for its special, serene atmosphere as it is for its striking visual beauty.
As a
resident of Ganja, I personally believe that Ganja is the beating heart of Azerbaijan. It's a hospitable city with friendly and welcoming people, offering an excellent quality of life for families and for students who come from all over Azerbaijan. And the city stays true to our national traditions while also being modern and cosmopolitan. Anyone who visits Ganja once will surely want to return and experience the city again and again.
Azerbaijan is a world leader in city park development and environmental protection with a special talent for urban beautification. In Ganja, the most impressive evidence of such genius is one of the world's most stunning urban green spaces, the Heydar Aliyev Park. The largest park in the Caucasus, it spans over 450 hectares and is home to more than 350,000 trees, including hundreds of chinars, the official natural symbol of Ganja. A 1.5-mile-long landscaped promenade leads past the spellbinding triumphal arch, crowned by a 130-foot-high observation deck. It also features an amusement park, a 3,500-seat amphitheater, the Heydar Aliyev Center with its memorial museum, library and exhibition halls, a modern arts museum, sports facilities, restaurants, cafes, and botanical gardens, offering something for all generations to relax, exercise, experience nature, and enjoy the many concerts and events held at the park. The Heydar Aliyev Park's exquisite beauty is the above-ground expression of Ganja's underground geological wealth and Azerbaijan's harmonious dance with its natural resources. The park was built on a once arid expanse known as Kuru Kobu, which translates as dry ravine, and the transformation of the landscape highlights the pairing of the country's modern irrigation technology with Ganja's fertile soil to create a botanical miracle. Ganja's land is forged in the fires of the Lesser Caucasus, rich with the industrial pulse of alunite, iron, copper, and gold. For a masterclass on Azerbaijan's natural resources, we are guided by the unrivaled knowledge of one of the world's foremost authorities, Medal of Honor recipient and Cavalier of the Order for Service to the Motherland, Academician Fuat Aliyev, Chairman of the Ganja branch of the Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences.
While the eastern region of our republic has developed primarily through oil and gas, our western region has grown largely around its natural resources, metallurgy, and agriculture. And the Ganja branch of the Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences advances the scientific study, development, and management of the western region's natural resources, building on Ganja's millennia-old research tradition. This is a tradition that traces back to ancient times, when enterprises such as the legendary Siemens Brothers and Company settled in the Ganja region, drawn by rich deposits of copper, silver, gold, cobalt, and other metals. Western Azerbaijan is also home to bentonite, zeolite, silicate, and aluminum, resources that further fueled industrial growth. Historically, Ganja's aluminum plant supplied alumina to cities across the former USSR, and today the Det Al Aluminum Industrial Complex perpetuates this legacy, with an annual capacity of up to 100,000 tons, exporting semi-finished aluminum products of various thicknesses worldwide. Alunite is an alternative to bauxite and has long served as a key raw material for aluminum oxide production. The Dashkazan district, which is part of the Ganja-Dashkazan economic region, hosts second-largest deposit of alunite in the world and the largest in Europe, with approximately 146 million tons of exploitable ore reserves. Scientific research at the Ganja branch of the Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences has focused extensively on these strategic resources. Over time, significant volumes of industrial byproducts accumulated across the region, and to address this proactively and not allow to develop into environmental issues, the Ganja branch of the Academy has focused on research in environmental management and sustainable resource use. Now, nearly 200 million tons of material from aluminum plants, ore processing complexes, and quarries are being repurposed, re-entering economic circulation, creating new production avenues while enhancing environmental sustainability. Alongside metallurgy and natural resources, agriculture has played a major role in the development of Western Azerbaijan. The fertile soils of the region support the cultivation of a wide range of agricultural products. At one time, grape production in Azerbaijan exceeded 2 million tons, with Ganja and its surrounding districts home to numerous functioning wineries. The origins of these enterprises go back to the Vorer brothers, pioneering German settlers in the region who industrialized local winemaking in the 1860s. They founded one of the first major commercial wine companies, laying the foundation for modern Azerbaijani wine production, exporting high-quality brandy and wine across the Russian Empire and beyond, significantly contributing to Azerbaijan's industrial growth. Many of the facilities established by the Vorer brothers remain in operation today here in Ganja, Tavuz, Shamkir, and especially in the city formerly known as Helenendorf, present-day district of Goygol.
In a country defined by natural splendors, Goygol claims a distinction all its own. Originally a German settlement known as Helenendorf, founded in 1819, the city still echoes Teutonic architecture from the town's founding-era homes to St. John's Lutheran Church. Once the center of Azerbaijan's winemaking industry, reflecting the region's natural richness, Goygol unsurprisingly serves as a winding road gateway to the breathtaking Goygol National Park, a protected alpine sanctuary defined by the deep blue waters of its namesake lake. A sprawling mountain scenery with lush forests and mirror-still lakes, Goygol National Park is Azerbaijan's first state nature reserve. For singular insight into the stewardship of the nation's ecosystems, we have the honor of speaking with the expert entrusted with overseeing the preservation of all of Azerbaijan's national parks and ecological sites, Ms. Artsu Babayeva, Deputy Chief of the Biodiversity Conservation Service at the Ministry of Ecology and Natural Resources.
The story behind the formation of Goygol Lake is fascinating. In 1139, an earthquake struck the region, causing Mount Kapaz to collapse. The falling rocks blocked the Agsu and Kurakchai rivers, resulting in the creation of high-altitude lakes, known for their clear water and pristine mountain surroundings. They are known as the Goygol group of lakes, which includes Goygol Lake, the largest, Maralgol, the second largest, and several smaller lakes, all located within the Goygol National Park. The Goygol National Park's natural beauty is breathtaking in every season. It encompasses mountain, forest, and lake ecosystems, and is home to a wide variety of plants and animal species. Azerbaijan places great emphasis on nature protection, with 11.55% of its land designated as specially protected areas. In total, we are talking about 12 national parks, 9 state nature reserves, and 24 natural sanctuaries, all forming the network of specially protected natural areas in the country. Goygol National Park is the most visited national park in Azerbaijan, consistently ranking first in the top 3, followed by Shahdag and Absheron National Parks. Over 200,000 visitors come annually, not just from Azerbaijan, but also from abroad, drawn by the park's in year-round charm and beauty. In spring and summer, the lush greenery and mirror-like lakes are stunning, while in winter, the snow-covered landscape offers a different yet equally beautiful view. The park's proximity to Ganja is another important aspect. Visitors to Ganja come to Goygol National Park and vice versa. The two places are so closely connected, they play a crucial role in each other's tourism potential. Nature conservation is integral to the park's tourism sector. Ecotourism and environmental protection are carefully managed, with ongoing monitoring of plants, animals, and phenological processes. Because this is a wildlife habitat, visitors explore along the 11 designated routes created to ensure their safety while immersing themselves in nature. Goigol National Park also serves as an ecotourism education center. Our goals are to protect nature, promote ecotourism, and provide environmental education, while preserving this unique ecosystem for future generations. Regular excursions are held for school students of all ages. Drill sessions of the armed and police forces conduct their exercises in the park as a training ground. Scientists and specialists frequently conduct research and studies here. And artists come to find inspiration in the park's beauty. Goigol National Park isn't just a natural haven, but a source of creativity, blending nature, culture, and history. Even in the 12th century, the great Nizami Ganjavi praised the beauty of this region and of Goigol Lake in his verses.
In this garden, the trees worthy of pride exude with the life of fragrance and light. From dark clouds, water precipitates. Some climb palm trees looking for dates. This place was not created for sorrow, not today and not tomorrow. A world built for contentment and cheer. Even if they take me elsewhere, I will always be from here, enshelled as a pearl in the sea of Ganja.